What's up guys, Ninja16 here, bringing you a 44-7 gameplay behind our commentary topic for today, which is about North Korea and what is going on with that. If you notice here, we got a SYKOTIC TETI bringing us the gameplay at 44-7, and just so you all know, this commentary will contain spoilers for films I'm going to be talking about in reference to North Korea. So, if you don't want to hear stuff about the films such as Olympus Has Fallen, or if you somehow haven't seen Red Dawn yet, I would click off of this video, go watch it, and come back. Just a suggestion, guys. Alright, let's get going. And North Korea here has been moving troops all along the DMZ and stuff. We got increased action going on, lots of marching and stuff. They're trying to show their strength. Well, we gotta match that. South Korea's doing the same thing. Now you got all these guys packing along the DMZ, so the most heavily armored border in the entire world going on. And what's going on with that? Well, we got Korean War going on about to spark. All it takes is one missed maneuver, and you're gonna have yourself a whole mess of problems for possibly another 4 years of fighting. Or maybe less. Depends on if we go in there or not. If we don't go in there, you can see North Korea taking out the South, and then we have an entire problem. But we would go in there because we have bases there, so we'd end up protecting our assets and helping South Korea, which means that war could actually be ended in under a year if we put troops into it. Although we don't want to do that, because then it could end up like an Afghanistan-Iraq situation where we get stuck in there for years on end, trying to rebuild government and stuff. That's not fun. It's not going to work. It wouldn't be the same thing as rebuilding a government. There, you'd be trying to provide aid, and you'd have insurgents from the North Korean side trying to kill our troops and stuff. But see, Kim Jong-un is bringing up his fiasco to the next level by threatening with nukes to hit Hawaii, Guam, and even the United States itself, like on the mainland continent. But that whole idea of putting nukes toward any of our countries is ridiculous, because we would shoot down the nukes before they even hit. Guam would be the most likely to get hit without us having a response in time, but then we would end up responding by invading the country. Although I don't think Guam would be at that much of a risk. We'd probably take out the nuke before it hit the land, if it even reached there. You've seen North Korea's nukes have failed before they even reached their destinations and blown up in the air sometimes. So for all we know, they could launch a nuke and they could just fall over and blow up the country. I'm pretty sure that'd be fine with a lot of people. I don't think anybody would have a problem with that, as long as it blows up that crazy man in there and his fat stubby legs. I'm sorry if I offended you people, but if you're North Korean and you're on YouTube, I do not understand. Anyways, getting back to what I was talking about the films earlier with the spoilers, yeah, here we go with that. There's been films recently depicting North Korea taking action against the United States, such as Olympus Has Fallen, which recently came out, and I just saw that, or Red Dawn, which, if you haven't seen that, it's been out, you should probably go see it now. And I'm talking about the remakes, guys, not the originals. The originals had to do with the Russians, and we don't have really that problem anymore. But as far as Red Dawn goes, that would be saying North Korea gets aid from, say, Russia. And if even was China or something, that wouldn't make any sense. Why would they help them to invade the United States? They know that wouldn't end well, ever. And that's just not possible. How do you get past, like, NORAD and all of those, agencies? Even with a blackout that would affect the entire coast, you'd still pick up these planes going on radar, or another country would notice this. We have too many friends in the world for that to happen. So that wouldn't be a plausible explanation. Olympus Has Fallen depicts somehow North Koreans slipped into our borders using, South Korean, so to speak, aliases, and they take the White House. Come on. It does not take 15 minutes to secure the president and get forces to respond there at the White House. You'd have planes taking down C-130 before it even got over DC airspace. It's just a ridiculous situation that makes no sense, and it just won't happen. Now, you may see some countries may try it in the future, but I don't think they would try it now. We're still way too strong. But as far as exposing America's vulnerability, you may see in the future a country try to go attack DC, although that would probably fail because we still have too many forces for that to even be possible. Andrews Air Force Base is too close in order for them to get through everybody and get to them. See, those fighter planes would take down anything that goes into our airspace. As far as somebody sneaking in a vehicle and blowing up bombs, yes, that's plausible. That's extremely plausible. But it would have to be done in such a unique way that it just is not, it's not a probable situation. You'd have to have a bomb slip in through cargo, brought over on ships, then you'd have to get it into a vehicle, drive past a bunch of areas full of a lot of people, not looking suspicious at all, and somehow get a bomb to the area where it would affect America in a way. you know, taking out a lot of lives. That would kind of be picked up by somebody. We already saw that attempt in New York, and the police found the man responsible, you know, for that attempt at the bombing. The bomb didn't go off. They got the guy. You just can't do it. It's America. That's not a situation that can happen. And I mean, the kind of union required to take America as a country, like actually invade it, it's like on a Legion of Doom, so to speak, level. You'd have to have countries such as China and Russia teaming up with North Korea with aid from Iran, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. You'd have to have too much power, so to speak, coming from everybody in order to just take America. It just can't happen. Yeah, but that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks to Psychotic Teddy once again for the gameplay. Tell me what you guys think about the North Korea situation. I think it's just flexing the muscles, but, you know, leave it in the comments. Ninja signing off. See you next time.